Right, the ratings are in for AEW Dynamite and for WWE NXT. Guys, I'm Nick Swetnam, that's NICKSWETTENHAM, and this is NXT. Right, in the news today, we've got the ratings for AEW and NXT. Both shows are down this week. It's to be expected after the first week. With Dynamite, you would expect the first week to be huge and then to be a slight dip. And that's exactly what we have. So, at present, we've got AEW was last week at 1.409 million viewers. And now this week, it's at 1.14 million viewers. So that's a drop of about, I think about a fifth. So that's quite a big drop, but at the same time, it's still a great number. So, this is to be expected. And as time goes on, the show's going to even out. And I think week to week, we'll see roughly how many viewers are going to be watching it, and, it will definitely fluctuate depending what's going on in the show. But for now, this is to be expected. However, it did beat NXT again, with NXT dropping 100,000 viewers too, from about 890,000 viewers to 790,000 viewers. So Dynamite wins the Wednesday Night War as to be expected. It's the number one show of AEW. It's got bigger production values, and I think NXT will have their work cut out for them in the near future. However, there is some potential good news. NXT might very well be moving out of Full Sail University, which in one sense is a shame because it's a great place. The atmosphere is amazing, the crowd are amazing, but if they're going to start moving out to sort of 5,000 people venues, every week and getting around the country, maybe even to the UK, I think that's going to be awesome, and it's going to really kind of, have the same kind of capacity as AEW, and, they might even bring in some pyro, and, I would love it to be TV14 as well. You have like the TV14 battle every Wednesday, but we'll see how it goes. In other news, we've got the draft coming up tonight on SmackDown. We know that Seth Rollins will be taking on Roman Reigns in a sort of Raw versus SmackDown match. However, that could also change as they could get drafted later in the night. So it kind of doesn't make any sense. It's strange booking, but at the same time, I think those two are going to stay on their brands. And if you look at Roman Reigns, Fox will want him. Seth Rollins is obviously the Universal Champion. Brock Lesnar has the WWE title, and I do not see Brock going anywhere anytime soon. Right, one more piece of news. Ember Moon, unfortunately, looks like she's injured. Dave Meltzer reported that it could be an ankle injury, which means she could be back in the ring anytime sort of in the next, couple of months. However, if it is an Achilles injury, she could be out for anything up to a year. So it's such a shame for her. She hasn't had the best year. She's got great potential. She's got a great look. So hopefully she's going to be back as soon as possible. Also, I don't know if you've heard that Hulk Hogan is looking for potentially one more match, and apparently, of all people, he wants to wrestle Vince McMahon again. He reckons that Vince was great in the ring, has great timing, not the best wrestler, and apparently he beat the crap out of him every time they stepped in the ring. But Vince apparently is the guy for Hulk. So if Hulk does have one more match, apparently it's going to be with Vince McMahon. And one more bonus piece of news. Bret the Hitman Hart has come out recently and kind of shot on Bill Goldberg, saying that Bill Goldberg does not deserve to be in the WWE Hall of Fame, purely because he isn't a great wrestler. He's injured quite a few people, and Bret doesn't believe that you should be rewarded for that kind of thing. Personally, I love Goldberg. I think he's great, and I think he deserves to be in it. But at the same time, I can see why Bret would think that maybe he's a bit bitter from the injury, or maybe he's just, being honest and, saying, what he thinks. But when you've got someone like Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame, or even Arnold Schwarzenegger, who's great, but he's never wrestled, I think having Bill Goldberg in the Hall of Fame is perfectly justified. So, all right, guys, that's it for now. We will see you tomorrow for the WWE Friday Night SmackDown review, and we're going to be going through the draft and seeing exactly what the state of the WWE is. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys, and have a great weekend.